I will be clapping loudly now. Clap, clap. Hi, I'm Anne-Marie from BrambleBerry.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make luscious lotion bars. What's a lotion bar, you ask? Well, if you think about what lotion is, it's basically oil plus an emulsifying wax, which is a fancy word for, hey, mixes oil and water together, and water. A lotion bar doesn't have any emulsifying wax or water in it, so it's just straight up pure moisture, pure conditioning, pure protection, pure skin barrier. How do you make this? Well, in this case, we are using the Brambleberry silicone mold that has this cute little bee on it and honeycomb, Brambleberry's pure honey fragrance, oat extract. Oat extract is so good for soothing skin, especially angry skin. Think like wind chapped from either surfing or skiing. And our oat extract is in fractionated coconut oil, which is a fantastic lightweight oil that is great for moisture. We're using shea butter from Africa that's been purified and bleached and deodorized. Excellent occlusive barrier. That's a fancy way of saying it helps to lay down a layer of protection on your skin to protect from outside elements. Next, we're going to use yellow beeswax. And yellow beeswax is really great because it helps to harden the entire thing and again, provide a really beautiful layer of skin protection and helping to kind of fill in those cracks and crevices that we all get on dry skin. Finally, coconut oil. Coconut oil has been used for centuries to moisturize skin. It's particularly well known to be fantastic when it comes to delicate and dry skin. Lotion bars are pretty easy to make. You just end up adding everything to a heat safe container, microwaving or double boiling it up. And with that, we're gonna get started. So one of the things I wanted to point out is this is 4 ounces of weight of beeswax, but you guys, it's a full 1 cup. It's 8 ounces by volume. That's another great reason why when we are making any sort of bath and body products, we are usually always weighing things out for precision. So another safety tip, I never just melt beeswax in the microwave alone. It's got such a high melt point that it actually can make the Pyrex hot enough to explode in the microwave. True story, I've had it happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add all of my coconut oil to my beeswax. That's gonna help lower the melt point of this entire thing, right? Because coconut oil has a melt point of 76 degrees. And then I'm gonna add my liquid extract. Just a little bit. I'm gonna add half of it right now, and then I'm gonna add the rest at the end to make sure that I'm preserving any sort of delicate extract that might need to be preserved, but still giving this a little bit of extra kind of low temperature oil in there to help melt that beeswax down. With our shea butter, we want to melt it gently, and that will help that shea butter stay in suspension and not drop out any of those really thick fatty acid components. So now it's time to put this all into the microwave, and at the very end, I'll add the rest of my oat extract, my fragrance, and my shea butter. Everything is melted now, and it's time to add our fragrance. This is Brambleberry's Pure Honey, and we're gonna do a 0.3 ounce in here. And the reason for that is we're not trying to make a perfume bomb, we're just trying to make a gently scented lotion bomb. And I'm gonna go ahead and weigh that out because again, we wanna be really precise with our measurements. And with this, with fragrance, you can always add more, but you can't really take it out. So if I add too much and then inadvertently make a perfume bar, well, that's kind of different, especially for something this big. So now we're gonna stir that in, adding the rest of our oat extract, a full ounce. And remember, this is oat extract and it is in fractionated coconut oil, so it is oil soluble. And if you're like, well, I'm just gonna substitute kind of whatever extract I have, make sure it's an oil soluble extract and not a water soluble extract, because that will not end up well. Finally, we're gonna go ahead and put our shea butter in, and we are going to let the temperature of this beeswax and oil melt it. I've got a pretty big chunk in here, so I'm just gonna kind of break that chunk up. I'm gonna pull this off though, because I don't need to be weighing anything else. I'm gonna break this up and just let this heat of the natural oil and beeswax just melt the shea butter really gently. I can smell the base of the beeswax really providing a beautiful, almost thicker musky note in here to really anchor that pure honey fragrance. It is amazing. Now that this is fully melted and incorporated in, and obviously I've been stirring for quite some time, it's time to pour into our molds. One word of caution, make sure that your Pyrex kind of handle isn't too warm. Like I said, melting that beeswax in the microwave does really create really a hot Pyrex. So mine is still a little warm. I am going to protect my hand. And then we just pour directly into our molds, and you can fill them all the way to the tippy top if you want. I find that if you fill them more like 90% of the way full, that they're just a little bit easier to release. And then let them sit on the counter and let them get at least pretty thick, as a thick skin on there. And then you can always pop them into the fridge or the refrigerator. But when you pull them out, you're going to want to let them get to room temperature before you pop them out again. Now that these have hardened overnight, it's time to pop them out. You might be a little tempted to put these in the refrigerator or freezer to help them pop out. Now you could do that to help them harden up, but what I found is when these are completely frozen or just too cold, they tend to stick on kind of the details. And so when they're a little bit more warm, they come out really crisply and really cleanly. So gently push these out. You don't want to force it. And you notice they really want to kind of hang out in the middle. So when they do that, you can just take it and pull gently, because these are silicone molds, which means they pop all the way out. And you guys, this pure honey smells so decadent. It smells so warm. It is, well, it's beautiful, sweet sensuality in a bottle, or in this case, a lotion bar. So right now, these are ready to use right away, give away, or sell. Some things to think about when you're doing that though. One, you're gonna want some sort of packaging for somebody to put this back into. So whether it's a tin or a jar or just a bag, people are going to want some place to put this once they are done applying it to their body. I love lotion bars for ski trips, for cold weather especially, and it provides such dense moisture. It's perfect for softening your feet and your toes, especially if you lather all of it on your feet and toes, put some socks on and go to sleep in the morning. Baby smooth skin. Now, if you liked this body care recipe and you'd like to try some more, I'd love to know what you want to see us create on this channel. Please comment below, and of course, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so you are notified each and every time Brambleberry comes out with a brand new tutorial. Until next time, everyone, stay creative and happy creating.